afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast. With me, your host, Imperial Dane, here straight with the latest patches, indeed a few days after, well, due to how I record things anyways. Though nothing huge was really changed, there was mostly optimization and some changes to the ISU, Yak Tiger, and otherwise mostly the campaign. Oh, and a lot of bug fixes. We've got our 1 vs 1 here right in La Glaze. We've got Mr. Greenpath fighting for Germany. For the Wehrmacht, for the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision going here versus MoaningMinnie fighting for the Soviet Union. And fighting here for the 4th Guards Tank Corps, rolling ahead, Großdeutschland counter-attacking in the hopes of stopping an advance into Germany. And we've got close air support, lightning wall, and Jaeger armor here available for Mr. Greenpath. For MoaningMinnie, it's shock rifle, counter-attack, and guard motor. Noting by the way, some of the bullets seem to be missing, probably due to the patch. Occasionally, sometimes some things will vanish. For example, I had to reselect my victory tracks. The others, of course, suffer much worse than that. Otherwise, we've got anti-tank gun and infantry bulletins here for MoaningMinnie. Got several countries that failed on the way. We've got 2 grenadiers here from Mr. Greenpath. We've got a western focus there from him, whereas Minnie is heading down the right-hand side. Pretty standard, nothing that deeply stands out of your eyes there. Nice. Question is, of course, what will Mr. Greenpath get next? Apparently an MD42, so 2 grenadiers, MD42 there, rather stable. Conscripts there, comments there, conscripts here, and we got conscripting to the centre as well. So broad advance on the right hand side, part of the centre as well there from MoaningMinnie. Mr. Greenpath not rushing ahead. Might be waiting for that MD42 to provide him with some support. Sensible if that is the case. Of course, might be something else. Conscripts there taking up position in the building already, going to make it a bit difficult to advance up through here. And there we go, spotted already. Heinz shoots a shot. Though overall the Russians were unable to fire back, and I don't think actually anyone was hurt at all there. So right here, Mr. Greenpath takes a bit of a break, does not charge in further, at least not without sufficient support to try and deal with what's in here. Guys holding up the building here, by the way, make it difficult for running into Russian infantry there. And we got some troops coming up north as well. 4 conscript squads then out for Minnie. MD4 setting up here, so a bit of a defensive posture from Mr. Greenpath. Nope, we got gunners moving ahead there, slowly. Well, conscripts moving over here might make a straight move for the fuel, or they might try and launch an assault here and force away Mr. Greenpath. Well, they got the MD42 ships over there. Grenadiers spotted it, reported on, the conscripts there getting stopped by the MD42. They are getting a bit of light cover there, but also it's a bit too late. The MD42 tears through, the Grenadiers also getting up some good shots there. Down to half already. We got an assault coming in here. So there we go. MoaningMinnie launching the assault. MD42 force would already get sitting up. No, not force of it's sent away, shifting back here. Conscripts pulling away, trying to avoid the arc of fire of the MD42. Largely succeeding. A few more losses suffered there. We got the conscripts check out the building there. We might see a shootout there between the 2 positions. Another Grenadier squad there rhyming for Greenpath. And we got a very early fuel catch up there from Greenpath as well. Not even 5 minutes into the game, he's getting a fuel catch. They've got comments rhyming and coming with fire. Third advance up there, going forcing up there. Not opening up the conscript, there we go. Shifting target. Shoot, Dieter, not the ones in the building, the ones, you know, rather nicely exposed. We got Bartweiler quickly sort of closing off one entrance into the town centre. He's going to have to sort of pass through here, or going to take a much longer path around the other way, or get some minesweepers up, which might be difficult there for the positions that is occupied. More conscripts, so meaning they're going for a 5 conscripts start. 5 conscripts. And we got a bunker going up here, pretty forwards up by the positioning army. It's either going to be a command bunker or a medic bunker. The command bunker wouldn't make the most sense to me, so that was what I would be betting on. The some players, of course, would go for a forward medic bunker. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, but usually, if you were to do that, you usually still get a command bunker before that, forming a forward fighting position that way. And there we go, command bunker on the way. Going for the victory point over there, taking advantage again over the larger force he now has over Greenpath, hitting him here and there. But looks like Mr. Greenpath is thinking ahead there, thinking with the longer plan in sight. We got a field infirmary up there. Forces reacting to Minnie's transgressions there on the left flank. Counterattack up position. They're not really good position. They can fight from there, but infantry only 2 windows. Better suited for light machine guns and the likes, or well, heavier ones. We got Mr. Greenpath pouring in more troops here to deal with the action on the left flank. Also, small attempt here. Did not quite succeed there for Mr. Greenpath whatsoever. Did not succeed. And there goes Glennis left to deal with the conscripts, and we do see retreat there from Minnie's conscripts, and taking up here, going for a support weapon company. Slight reaction here, centre seeing no action. We got the command bunker there though. Rare that you see one. Overall good position, but if we can secure, he can actually enforce through here as well. And overall this allows him sort of to form a fighting position here, a bit of a nucleus, of which he can sort of more easily regroup and counterattack, or just sort of break off and sort of quickly fall back without having to conduct a full retreat, and then quickly attack again. So that could end up saving a lot of time and alarms for more aggressive tactics, or for alarm to fight much more aggressively defensively there though. Overall, considering the position, not really good for a defense, more for an offense. We've got a mortar up there, Granatenwerfer, so 3 grenades, simply for 2 mortar from Greenpath. Noting there, not a full retreat there for the grenades, they're falling back towards the command bunker, reinforcing. Take up done there. Light machine gun there on the way for some of the grenadiers. Not quite getting any hits there with the mortar. Conscript attacking, looks like Minnie there is going to head up there again. Not Fox, I'm going to attack up here and try and draw away Greenpath again. We have from his strong point. And again, maybe trying to sort of absorb his assault, worrying here, of course, about the action that Mr. Greenpath is trying to unleash here upon MoaningMinnie's centre. And rushing straight on here for the Tankery Battalion command, that could prove to be quite lethal there, Mr. Greenpath, who, while having... Oh, he's in fact taking straight on there. He might be going for a spot armor command. It's going to be a bit behind there, though, compared to his opponents. It's going to be a bit risky. It's going to be a bit risky. In particular, if MoaningMinnie goes for a T-70 light tank, that could definitely cause Mr. Greenpath quite a bit of distress. So he doesn't even need Tellermine to say stop it.
We are losing territory.
Bit of harassment there going on the left flank. Going for the victory point again, not say trying to cut off the fuel and further give him an advantage there with his own armour. But we do see here Mr. Greenpath striking towards the fuel there. He could even lay down a small air smite field, and looks like he is in fact. Cheeky. Comes down to heavy fire, and there we go, he's pulling back here. Could just actually move down into the corner and reinforce. There we go. And I'm going to try to keep up the pressure in the centre much more aggressively. Bit of lighter skirmishing here. They're not really working out for Greenpath's Grenadiers. They're already suffering losses. They're rather low on health. The conscript are in pretty solid condition. Looks like the Grenadiers were pulled away. Or where are they? No, they actually shifted away from the engagement in the centre, leaving the Grenadiers here rather exposed. The MD42 can't support either. Greenpath there might not go a bit too greedy. Also got a minefield there, not quite well set off. Rather unfortunate, the teams here for Greenpath. His pioneers were lost. And now we got a doctrine there. We got Lightning War. Blitzkrieg. But he is losing the fuel point. He's got no immediate response. And also due to the loss of the pioneers, any support armor corps will be delayed. Bit of lighter action there, quick rifle grenade. Minor losses. Going to form to counterattack. And we've got a doctrinal choice there for MoaningMinnie. We've got Guards Motor. Conscripts on the run. While the Grenadiers are not having quite as much fun as they could have. Might want to consider putting them away there, Mr. Greenpath. There we go. Retreat. Mortar, they continue to fire support there versus the Russians. There's so far only one kill there for Mr. Greenpath. And we've got a heavy mortar there arriving for MoaningMinnie. Bigger one. Much bigger one. We also got some Gewehr for defeats up there for some of Mr. Greenpath's Grenadiers. Bit of close quarters action there versus Minnie's. Council's got an enemy force setting up there as well, right next to the bunker. You can easily reinforce it from there, though of course at the same time if it gets Molotov, there'll be less help there to be found from Mr. Greenpath's MG42. Mortar around them making a good strike there. We got the heavy mortar though. Could maybe move a bit closer for someone from around here would be a much better position. We're able to, I think, cover this area much better. There we go, T-70 in the way. Support armor co-op. He could go for Stuke right now to sort of ward off any sort of enemy early armor rushes. He of course might be a bit bolder and go for a Panzer IV. Or he could go for a Flak Panzer, which would certainly deal with a T-70 rush, but of course he doesn't know if that's what's happening. In fact, he's not quite sure what's going on. That could certainly deal with that. And of course, a Panzer IV would certainly be one of the better choices for dealing with the T-34, but there are definitely options there for Mr. Greenpath to consider. But making good progress. And there we go. The tank arrives. The light tank of the Soviet Union. We got mines going down there from Minnie. In fact, we got several mines here across the map. That's good. That's good. Heavy mortar fire going down in the center of the map. MG42 in a bit of trouble. There needs to fall back. The German mortar providing covering fire of its own. Supporting fire. Already mentioned to one flick of there. Go T-70 moving. Get MG42 in bad situation there. Can't get out of there. Can't get out of there. You should have maybe had some pioneers come up with some wire cutters to cut that wire. Instead, though, he lost his MG42 right there. He might even lose the mortar crew there to the T-70. Not really looking good there for Mr. Greenpath. In fact, he looks like also lost the Grenadier squad. Oh, he might lose another one. Scheiße. Panzer IV on the way. No, ooh, Grenadiers got away there. Grenadiers got away. And he actually laid down a smoke screen there around the bunker to buy more time by the looks of it. Interesting move there by Mr. Greenpath. But nonetheless, he's been forced off the field there. He did not quite win the armor rush wars here, and he got punished for it. Of course, the Panzer IV will certainly be able to muster a better response there versus the T-70. Another smoke screen there. Very nice job there, actually covering his bunker and showing it does not get wrecked there by the Russians, at least not easily and not without some effort there from MoaningMinnie. And we've got relief infantry going up. That's been ages since we've seen that one in action. Launching assault there, not a bad idea. Certainly we'll be able to sort of minimize some of the loss, or at least sort of recruit them. There's a bit of trouble in the fight from the T-70. More Grenadiers moving up. We've got mortar. We've got the Panzer IV moving in. Of course, using the command bank here to sort of further work them together. Nice combo there. Nice combo. Second pioneer there arriving for Greenpath. That's good with the amount of tanks he's got. Trying to hunt out that damnable T-70. Shot missed. Hits a mine instead. Not want to move that mortar ahead. 9 kills, closing on victory 2. Heavy mortar 4 to 8. Panzer IV pulling back the counterattack over through the centre. They might get him into trouble, in particular here since currently MoaningMinnie's got no anti-tank grenades. No whatsoever. Got a field gun on the way though. And we've got the first Ostrom squad here mobilised. Points are being secured. Victory point fallen. Victory point slightly in the advantage there of MoaningMinnie so far. They might soon fall back here to the Germans' control. We've still got 35 seconds left of relief infantry. Get something out of it. Maybe get another squad of Ostroben. T-70 strikes again here, catching some infantry, which were not supported by the Panzer IV. You might try and Panzerfaust it, but at the same time the proximity to the enemy base makes it a bit of a risky venture. Well, there we go. He's activating up the grenades in front of it. I think he's trying to sort of trigger another unit there, but a bit risky, particularly in their veteran 2 grenadiers. And there we go, cut down retreat. He did get another Ostrom unit, but I'm not sure that was worth the veteran 2 grenadier unit. Just saying. Getting replacement grenadiers, Panzer IV is ready. Gefechtsbereit. Strike down to Russians. Straight into the Panzer IV, which again misses. Once more, we do see also a nice strike hit towards the fuel point by MoaningMinnie, who's also, by the way, gotten a fuel cache of his own. So both players there with fuel caches to help speed up whatever they're planning. And there we go, field gun joining in the fun here. For MoaningMinnie getting off good shot there was the Panzer IV, and sadly Mr. Greenpath does not have any anti-tank guns to sort of return the favour there to the T-7. There we go, another unit wiped out. Looks like an Ostrom unit there was absolutely slaughtered. We did get Veteran 2 here for the Granatenwerfer crew tactic and counter-attack mode, but looks like counter-battery mode. Cancel it, pulling back. Relief infantry again, Ostrom here getting absolutely plastered with heavy fire. The bunker, they're allowing them to rapidly enforce it, showing they can keep fighting here no matter what. And another mortar strike there, leaving numerous Ostrom dead. I mean, that's just so many Ostrom dead. Scheiße, there are dead Russians everywhere. And these are our dead Russians. Scheiße, that's not good. Another strike there. Got another Ostrom arriving. We've got Mark Wheel going off, then the Panzer IV forcing Mr. Greenpath to pull it back in case a field gun gets off a good hit there. But at the same time, I've been popped a bit too early, I think, there by MoaningMinnie on that hand. It might have just been done so for psychological purposes, in which case, of course, it might be worth it to sort of basically force away the Panzer IV no matter what. But slowly but surely through relief infantry, Mr. Greenpath is maintaining a force, in fact, building up here versus Minnie, who's on the other hand lost several constant scores down to 3 now. Which actually gives Mr. Greenpath the infantry advantage here. Comes there coming into heavy fire, Ostrom continue to bleed out. We got heavy mortar fire raining above. You might want to consider Minnie that is using precision strike here versus his opponent's mortar. It can be a very effective used ability. That way, picking out a support team for something like a mortar or an MG. Ostrom though slowly getting cut down. Panzer IV once more ready to join into the fight. He might want to consider launching an assault up through here, further up the right flank. Maybe supported with some grenadiers from Ostrom. Dodged that one rather barely. Would have been a precision strike, I suppose. A little hard to tell. Nice strike there in the Ostrom. Almost wiped the entire unit. Almost reaching to Ostrom. There you go. T-70 not fully repaired. Damaged engine. Easy target here for the Panzer IV. There you go. Veteran 3. Oh, Veteran 2 and 3 kills here for the Ostrom. And there you go. T-17 cooked up. Another vehicle has been lost in the defense. My assault continuing. The MG-42, they managed to stall the assault there, forcing the Germans back and allowing the field gun there to escape. Got another mine there, by the way. Interesting enough, no mines whatsoever from Mr. Greenpath. And he's starting to look like he might be trying to aim there for the Tiger tank. Though the Panzer IV to keep things going, it might just work out. Minnie, on the other hand, himself also getting close to being able to call in a pair of T-35s. Question is, who will get to what first? Who will get to what first? Panzer IV forced back fully. He did not try for example to clear out the MG from their building, instead of using that to the mortar. Ever closer to the command bunker. There you go, small assault down on the left flank. Only some pioneers to hold it back. quite working out there for Mr. Greenpath's Pioniere. Another assault going into these counterattack the Pioneers. No armor support either. I mean, he definitely should be a bit more aggressive with the Pants, or at least keep supporting some of his parts and some of his plans. Counterattack going off with the scripts. But there they are in heavy cover. The Germans don't quite have much to deal with them. They got maybe a few rifle grenades. Do it! In this case, looks like it works out. There we go! Forcing MoaningMinnie to at least pull back some of the units, giving Mr. Greenpath local advantage. Mines down there, straight on the tombs. But there we go, T-35's available. There'll still be at least about a minute for Mr. Greenpath. Except MoaningMinnie just delayed his T-35 instead of striking while the iron was incredibly hot, giving him just a slight advantage. Oh, his opponent. Come on, Minnie. Get those T-35s out. Again, he delays it. Again, he delays it. Mortars continue to fire away against each other. Almost fetching here for Mr. Greenpath. And there we go. Finally arrived, but again, any advantage there has sort of been already diminished. So now, well, nowhere near existing. And there we go. Tiger hits at the same time. Had at least sort of brought them out in a bit faster, he could have done some damage with them. Instead, now they'll likely be countered here by the Tiger and the Panther 4. There we go, it's a bit of nasty fire, need to fall back, and there we go, getting out the back door. A few Ostruben left to hold the fort. But even they decide it's not quite worth, but there we go. Panzer counter-attack force, we've got the Tigers spearheading, Panther 4 following up. Even got field guns here supporting, good job, good job. Interestingly enough, Minnie does not focus on trying to swarm the Tiger and overwhelm it. Then again, trying to catch it into the field guns again, though. If he's trying to bait it into the field guns, he should have waited with popping marked vehicle. And popping marked vehicle on an enemy tank is pretty much the only time to tell it to get out of there. I mean, if it's the fewest players of any kind of competency who will keep moving with their Tigers ahead if they just have marked vehicle jump on it. I mean, they know something bad's going to happen, particularly when they got field guns. They're already firing away at the Panther 4. It's right there. Minnie needs to perhaps be a bit more cool when it comes to popping marked vehicle, because he tends to pop it too early, giving his opponent ample time to realize, Scheiße, this is a trap, we need to get out of here. Point solving score, we got some much up finally, and there you go, looks like one T-35 went down. Panzer fast maybe, or maybe it hit a mine. Starting to look at our mine there. Concepts under fire there from the Tiger. And now already MoaningMinnie's lost one T-35 there. His assault or attempt to gain the Tiger rather botched. Instead, he ended up losing one of his two T-35s, which he spent saving up a lot of resources on. So that did not quite work out there. That did not quite work out. It leaves most of the map there in the hands of Mr. Greenpath. And with 2 tanks versus 1. So that was a bit ill-advised. The Greenpath repairing, getting back the points again. He's now gaining sort of slowly victory point domination there versus MoaningMinnie. Noting by the way, no mid-game analysis of having also that match is rather long. Mines there. Achtung, Minen. Got the Tiger moving ahead already. Also very close, there's eventually 2 for that Panzer 4. You could also consider getting a Stuke right now to support. He could try and go for a flak punch to help deal with the infantry, and also maybe sort of flank those flak or field guns to clear them out. Using the T-35, there's a mine roller, that definitely works. Though the Russians actually had a T-34 made for mine clearance, which basically had these large rollers up front, which basically sort of set up with the mines. A little fun fact there. Second fuel cache, might be playing for another attempt there, particularly with the amount of Rasmus going towards his fuel point. It will certainly help. Certainly speed ticks up a bit. The lone T-35 there moves in on the Grenadiers. Need to be careful. Oh, looks like they decided against the Panther Faust. Almost got the entire unit. Getting more attempts. There we go. Veterans in fleet for the German mortar. The command bunker's not looking good. Might want to get that repaired. Assault going in there from MoaningMinnie seems to be straight into the Tiger, straight into the Panther 4. Almost getting the German mortar crew in the process. But not quite. And we've got anti-tank grenades now for MoaningMinnie. Feels a bit late though. Command bunker being repaired. Good job there. There's the RAF grenading the MG42. And he's moving ahead. Needs to be careful with all these field guns so amply set up. The good flank here from a Panther 4, maybe something else that might be able to crumble things apart there. Bit of lighter skirmishing over there.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
MG42 got cleared out there by the might of the Tiger's 88mm gun.
Fresh meat has arrived.
CoH2 holding the position over there as well. We've actually got a munitions carrier up now for Mr. Greenpath. Very interesting fuel munitions versus 2 fuel points. Nice to see both players make use of it. Also nice to see a command bunker being utilized, but also relief infantry. Certainly very interesting play there by Mr. Greenpath. A bit slow about the ants. On the other hand, it does give him a bit more strength as the game progresses. It does make him harder to wear down. Shots there bouncing off the might of the Tiger's 1mm armor. Another marked vehicle. On the Tiger again. Smart engagement over here. By the way, it seems like at the moment there's a slight issue there with the Ostrom site buildings. They don't quite seem to get the bonus one, and buildings actually feel like they're supposed to. Instead, they end up performing rather poorly rather than when they're behind cover. So that's a bit of an oddity, it seems like. I mean, the concepts here, while out in the open, certainly they have veterans, but even then the Ostrom should be able to do at least a bit more damage than just basically tickle Dimitri with a rifle somehow. They've got the Panther 4 arriving on this field. Misses though. Nice shooting there, Heinz. Gun anti-tank going off. Oh! Bunching up there in retreat. Panther 4 gets the kill. Achtung. Achtung. Minnie slowly making his way there towards another pair of T-35s, I suppose. Hey, more to continue to fire away. Veteran 2-2, which is good. Getting a few kills, in fact 23 kills, that is definitely not bad. They might definitely want to try and silence that German mortar, which is definitely also getting off a few kills, in fact 14. Though. Oh, going to taking some heavy losses. Looks like in fact an entire unit was wiped out there. Heavy loss for Germany and Reich. 13 kills on the T-35. Noting, by the way, only 2 pioneers to repair the tanks. I mean, when the Tiger tanks involved, generally I'd suggest getting 3 pioneer squads to sort of help keep the things running properly. They should definitely get both pioneers to repair things, so that way it'll happen faster. Interesting enough, Greenpath is not trying to silence his opponents. Mortar neither is Minnie at the moment. Finally, though, the command bunker collapses. Finally took it about half an hour almost before it fell. Definitely not bad there. Got a medic bunker up in the base, I imagine. And we got a regular T-35 supporting the T-35. Got another bunker going up in the center. Mortar might be a bit of trouble there. Mortar might be a bit of trouble. No, gets away. And we've got the German Air Force striking the Luftwaffe. Part of me, though, might say he popped a bit too early. Either way, though, he managed to kill an entire country squad there with the 30mm cannons. T-35 on the unsub suffered light engine damage. And nothing beyond that, though. Panzer IV moving ahead. Might want to support over the Tiger. Again, now the skirmishes again. The Ostrom there on their own. Not really that potent inside the building, it seems. Got an MG42 wants to recruit here by Russian conscript, quickly putting down the Ostrom and the Grenadiers following them. And a lighter skirmish here. Ostrom basically representing any sort of volunteers that sort of fought Germany, usually from the different sort of countries they possessed, conquered, whatever, Ukraine, so on. Also parts of Russia, in fact, and then several thousands of Russians fought for the Germans, not several hundred, I think, but at least several thousands, tens of thousands, fought for the Germans. A little fun fact there. Also plenty of Ukrainians dead. Belarusians as well, I believe. Comes there taking some heavy losses. Veterans run for the Tiger. But they need 3 exit. Because they need 3 fast. You actually got some guardsmen. Surprisingly late here that MoaningMinnie decided to get the guards infantry in the fight. Got bunker attempted, but going to get knocked out. Another strike though here from the German Air Force. Tickled the guardsman and did a bit of damage here to the T-35. Bunker though went down.
Now this land belongs to the Soviet people.
Could get another Tiger tank if he wanted, but no, instead he's getting another Panzer IV. Interesting decision there. It was otherwise close. To another Tiger tank, which could definitely, I think, seal the deal if he'd sort of properly attacked with it, supported by the Panzer IV. Maybe assaulting from a flank with the Tigers moving up the centre. That way he could probably crush the field guns beneath his armoured might. Heavy mortar slightly advancing there for MoaningMinnie, about time. MoaningMinnie a bit passive, perhaps a bit unsure what to do. He's still got the 2 fuel caches though.
T-34, crude loaded and ready.
You got Tellermines going down there from Greenpath.
To 200 points.
Second Panzer IV almost ready to support the Großdeutschen in its fight here. And there we go. Constantly straight into things. Panzer IV and Tiger firing, and maybe got a field gun supporting all the way over from here.
Enemy forces capturing supplies.
And veteran T3 for the Osttroppen. 8 kills, not bad. And a smoke screen going down. I imagine it's from. Yes, indeed, it is from Mr. Greenpath. Denying the field gun there any sort of chance of shooting in. Good job there. We got a T-34 flanking in though. Oh, the rear of the Panzer IV's exposed. Tellermine went off without actually damaging the tank. Oh dear. Panzer IV almost knocked out, forced away. Second Panzer IV could move in. Field gun advancing into this village or town centre. We got the T-34 moving in. Ostrom on the retreat. No pack force or anything to support here. T-34 moves in again. We got the Tiger taking heavy fire there from Russian guns. Even the Tiger can't withstand that much. Almost knocked out, in fact. And there go Tiger kaput just as it reaches Veterancy 2. Nice. Another smokescreen there, though. It's great that Mr. Greenpath is actually using smokescreen from time to time, but in this case it was a bit too late. And each enough, he only seemed to use them defensively. He doesn't really seem to use them sort of offensively, but you know, better some than nothing at all. If he can start using defensively, I suppose he could train himself to using it better offensively, in which case he could actually have pulled off an interesting tactic. I mean, you know, he could have laid down a smokescreen there right in front of the field gun, rushed it with the tanks, and you know, MoaningMinnie might not have been none the wiser until the tanks were already behind his field gun. And going, look, it's Russian field gun crews, and they can't hurt us. Oh well. Minnie, though, definitely wants to side of that German mortar. Become too much of a problem for him. More smoke screens go down, and perhaps a bit more well laid and offensively. Ostrom with Grenadier support. Oh, Grenadier with Ostrom support here, finding up this here. DP's not upgraded by the way for MoaningMinnie's guardsmen, which does result in them being quickly pushed off the field.
Approaching on our territory.
MB42 then taking up position in the corner cafe. Heavy mortar fire raining down. We got the Panther Force moving ahead. Having to make do there without target support, though soon it will arrive again from the Schwerpanzerabteilung in support of the Groß Deutschland. Then it's suppressed. Looks like he actually stopped a maximum in there. Heavy losses then inflicted upon the gunners. We got another smoke screen going down.
Ready for orders.
I've rarely seen someone put so much effort into laying down smoke screens continually. It's impressive. It's impressive that someone actually makes such continual use of the smoke barrage from the mortar. Definitely commendable. Even though, again, our partner would really like to see it used offensively. I mean, you know, it's better than nothing at all. And certainly, again, it's continuous. It's not just, you know, a bit here and there. He's doing his best sort of getting in the fight, which is good. Which is good. Now, again, there's been very little action there from MoaningMinnie to knock out the enemy mortar and vice versa. We've got another bunker up here, so imagine another command position here. Again, right here next to the mortar to allow it to sort of remain there and protect it from enemy mortar fire. Another smoke screen! Lovely, I mean, absolutely amazing. Coming to make a move for the left. Victory point is definitely now still slightly advanced actually in
Conscripts at our
his
disposal.
favour, but the command point is definitely in favour of Greenpath there.
200 points remaining.
Tanks mobilising there. By the way, got the T-35 up at Veteran T2. Close to Veteran T3. If we can hit that, it's definitely going to be defeated there with a high rate of fire. Pioneers inside the building. Not really much resistance point there for the tanks. Though we do have another Panther there opening on the rear. Should have turned there. Needs to get away now, in fact, instead of to avoid getting knocked out here by the Panther Force. It would be a waste if he lost that T-35 before he managed to get it to Veteran T3. But he's getting very close to be able to call it, except he's got now too much population, so he might have popped in a bit too much there while waiting for the T-35s, which rather gives Mr. Greenpath a bit more time to bring in more stuff of his own, for example, another Tiger. And another smokescreen, in this case just neutralising the maximum, allowing his troops to go up, then clear it out. Heavy mortar fire still going in there. And again, great stuff there, great stuff from Mr. Greenpath. Maximum force weight simply due to the smoke. They say, a bit too much out in the open. And we got another Tiger there, and we got a Panzerfaust attempting on the T-35-76. Schnell, die Top Panzerfaust. Now we've got the mortar there just laying down a carpet of death. The Serbian mortar's actually got 31 kills, almost twice as much there than the German one. Further mortar fire going down, victory upon him, again, but the Ostrom basically using them to sort of the less important tasks, just basically sort of moving up there, maybe using the Veteran 3 ones to support engagements. So you can actually do that alright, but the less Veteran ones basically being used to sort of take away territory and troops from elsewhere. There you go, mortar getting knocked out here by the Panzers. Might finally silence that bloody Russian artillery there. And there you go, the heavy mortar in fact got wrecked utterly. Small victory there for Mr. Greenpath, less so for MoaningMinnie, who's now short one artillery piece. At this point, a part of me would say, you know, if he's not going to be able to get them, at least you should consider then taking over for a mechanised armour company and adding in H-35. That would certainly help him with his high penetration, high rate of fire and high range. It would certainly allow him to do some damage there versus the enemy tanks. Even the Tiger there would have to be careful around an H-35. I mean, otherwise, he's just basically floating resources while hoping his population drops to the point where he can use it. Doesn't feel quite effective there for me. Close to losing the maximum edge to the Tiger. The Panther 4 there firing away most merrily. High close rounds after high close rounds, building collapsed. Mr. Greenpath might want to consider moving up his Tiger. He could actually probably knock out that field gun there with the Tiger leading away, the Panther 4 then blitzing up, flanking it and knocking it out. Veteran 2 and the almost, oh, Veteran 3 almost down the Panther 4. Moving in the other one to support. Needs to repair it though. Bit lacking there, but making up for that. Come on, Minnie, if you're going for those T-35s, go for them. Don't just constantly reinforce units. Wait a bit at the very least. "19 kills there on the German mortar, the Granatenwerfer. And we've got relief infantry again. Panzerfaust and the T-35 needs to get that out of there. Tank here coming on the flank, allowing these time for the field guns to set up versus that. We're moving ahead there, coming on the 5 of the Panzer come fucking fear. Ultimately breaking off the assault. We got the Oslo moving in here to draw fire again. Tiger slowly inching forwards, about time there. Might as well use it. Guardian moving up the flank. There you go, field guns heading up. Veteran 2 by the way, which is good. High veteran right of fire. If it hits veteran field, of course, will be even higher. Plus high penetration. Large skirmishing and Panzer Force with the T-3476. With us from forced in against the enemy, we've got them third squad there arriving. Mr. Greenpath force now, in terms of infantry, more composed of Ostrom than Grenadiers, notably more so. Right, he split up his pioneers. He really should just focus on one panzer at a time to get that back in the fight here. Ostrom needs to get a bit closer to the command bunker. And I think the Tiger could just stand to do a bit more. I mean, he's a bit too passive with the Tiger considering how much he's invested into it. And the fact he's scattered alongside 2 Panther Force. I mean, Greenpath, I feel, is a bit too passive. Could easily afford, I think, to be more aggressive versus opponent. Up to now 4 Ostrom squads. That's definitely not a small amount there. And basically, I mean, MoaningMinnie's just, you know, constantly screwing over his own chances of getting back into the fight here. Constantly not constantly just getting some T-35s, allowing him sometimes from units not quite full combat strength, and you just, you know, get those bloody tanks out, or take out and get something else. Because either he really needs to consider getting some T-35s out, or he needs to get some H-35s out to support them at the very least. Instead, you know, he's basically in a holding pattern where he can't really do either, basically leaving his opponent with the armor advantage, basically slowly giving them experience in small engagements here and there, slowly allowing Greenpath's tanks to hit the higher levels of veterancy, which is really where things are going to get painful and awkward for MoaningMinnie. It's not really good at all. Also, of course, also just feeding away troops in a battle of attrition where the mortar and the panzers will slowly bleed out MoaningMinnie. And in particular with the Ostrom, it's not going to be such a huge problem there for Greenpath, so overall it's not really effective play here by MoaningMinnie. He needs to change something up here to basically get the battle back in his favour. Yeah, again, Mr. Greenpath will also stand to be okay, so there you go. Let's each on the T-3476. Almost got me to 3 here. Almost. Tiger moves ahead. Panzergranate laden. Ah, scheiße, they hit us. They're not supposed to do that. Got the enemy forces opening up in the Ostroben. Again, basically just drawing up, but ultimately not leaving a huge impact there on Mr. Greenpath's economy. Which I imagine Mr. Greenpath is quite, you know, happy about. But now he's got 2 Veteran 2 Panther Force and a Tiger, and certainly also... Oh, he finally got another pair of T-35s out with certainly his tanks also veterans. But, you know, while they do have a high rate of fire, they don't have a higher chance of shocking off shots actually on the German Panzers here do. Ending up in front of the field guns. The other one should get up there, and this would actually be a good time, I think, maybe getting off a... Well, Mark Vegan in particular can actually flank him. We've got a smoke screen going down, though right there I'm not entirely sure why he's putting it down. There might have been a misclick from Greenpath. But right here, I mean, the tanks are damaged. If you were to pull off a pinch maneuver from here, tanks from here, and then the T-35s are tanked up here instead, he breaks it up by sending in his veteran tanks on their own. He should have broken off. He should not be engaged. Instead, he's actually ended up losing his T-35 there, maybe without getting veteran fee there. No, he just lost the other one even then. Can't quite say that was worth it. I mean, overall, he should have just gone in there. Instead, his assault basically sort of messed up. And he ended up feeding an enemy tank there to his opponent, giving extra free experience and a kill, of course, to the Germans without doing any serious damage back in return. Not really cost effectively, not even the field guns really moved up to support either. Panther 4, go down back, get the Panther 4 there. Looks like he got away. Pants 4, they're very close to Veteran 3, rolling through the snow, coming out of the field gun. Careful there, Greenpath, you might end up feeding them quite a bit of veteran, see?
Sector is at risk. Engineer standing by.
Overall, Greenpath again, stalling a bit there. Again, another smoke screen, though in this case it does seem to be coming down a bit late there. Pants 4 needs to get away, scheisse! Looks like the mortar's bugged up there, a bit unfortunately. Still, he's managed to get himself a veteran, the 3 Panzer 4 there, Panzer Ace. More Pioneers on the way, good. Fine, he's getting 3 Pioneers. He really should have had that as soon as he got 1 Tiger up. But there you go, bombarding the field gun. Good job there to silence that instead. Using good presence there, using a bit of Ostroben. MoaningMinnie need to do something drastic though to turn this around. Also making caught by the 2 T-35-5s. And there we go, veterans are free. High mobility, high rate of fire, higher lethality.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
If they can hit though. Now of course they do shoot a lot less accurately on the moves. I mean shoot. Oh, stop, shoot and move, stop, shoot and move. A good little tip there. For those less experienced in armor warfare. Moving over there, the Panther 4 to do with the conscripts of the right flank there, trying to hit with the Austrians to gain that victory point. Down to 42 there for MoaningMinnie, 142 for Greenpath. So 100 victory point advantage, or difference if you will. However way you look at it. We got plenty of fuel now for Minnie, plenty of fuel, that's not what you can do with it now. Tanks are moving up, Veteran 3, T-35 versus Veteran 2, Panther 4, closing in the Veteran 3 actually. Moving closer to allow himself to get Panther faster. Here, Carbonite, we might not make a mistake. There you go, T-35 in the back position, got another one moving up, look at field gun, knocking out the Panther 4, down to 1 Panther 4 and 1 Tiger. Though he quickly replaces the Tiger with another Tiger. Oh, well, not the Panther 4 with the Tiger, I mean, that was silly. Need to get that T-35 prepared and back in the fight though. Tiger moves up here. Need to focus down the field gun first. Taking heavy damage there for both field guns. Both veterans free, allowing them to quickly tear through the Tiger's armor. Got 23 kills on the mortar. There's attacking in here, nothing to cover the field guns actually. Good option, a chance there for Greenpath to break through.
Supply sector under attack.
Almost got that field gun. That's going to be a horrible loss right there for Minnie. That's 1 veteran 3 field gun lost. Definitely not good news. Except for Mr. Greenpath and his tanks. There you go. Veteran 3 Panther 4 ready again. He really should consider flanking. I mean, that's one thing that Mr. Greenpath, for all his work, he does seem reluctant to do, is actually try and flank with his tanks. Straight into the veteran 3 field gun. Shots basically penetrating almost every time. Down to half health already. There we go, almost knocked out already. Ramming it. Straight in front of the other tanks there. Clearly, Minnie's getting a bit dead. He's bringing the other T-35 there. Need to kill. Tiger down though. Tiger down, we need to get that tank out of there. Almost losing the veteran 3 T-35. 29 kills by the way on it. 29 kills, 1 vehicle kill. Other T-35 in the back position, field gun moving up.
We must hold the enemy. We are down to our last 25 points.
25 points left. Tiger, veteran 2, but almost knocked out as well. Bit more manpower, might be able to call in more T-35s.
We are suffering vehicle
Meanwhile,
losses.
though, he needs to get those tanks repaired. Plenty of Ostrom left. They might want to consider launching an assault here to deal with the conscripts. He's then going to need more than 1 veteran 3 Ostrom squad to deal with these veteran 3 conscripts. I imagine he's setting up for another pair of T-35s though. The MG42 pilfered there from Greenpath, they're still operational.
Is falling into enemy hands.
get more Ostrom in there. Lighter fighting left and right. Unit there wiped up by the Panzer IV Veteran T3, ever lethal. Evidently.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
Tiger some time off from being repaired properly, though 40 kills, definitely done well. Field gun there, still away from the Russians, had a bit of anti-tank there. To the forces of the Third Reich. And there you go, Veteran 3 on the MD-42, Veteran from the T-35 needs to fall back though. On the left here though, fight seems surprisingly equal here between the two Veteran 3 forces. There you go, the Grenadiers and more Ostrom arrive, tilting things in favour fully of the Germans, of Mr. Greenpath. Panzer IV moving up and looks like something got wiped out.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
26 kills there. Veteran 3 T-35 moves in though, coming out of fire from the Tiger and the Veteran 3. And there we go, damage engine. MoaningMinnie might just have lost his T-35. Oh, looks like he might get it away. Guards infantry in hand needs to get away. I bet you two Tigers notably more lethal versus infantry due to, well, partly high range, but also basically more accurate versus infantry due to less scatter.
T-34 ready for combat.
Another pair of T-35s here, the other ones though aren't quite ready to support. And we got a Sturmgeschütz on the way there from Mr. Greenpath. Victory points are not looking good there. There needs to be some kind of final assault. He needs to do it somehow from the flanks. He needs to try and catch Mr. Greenpath here by surprise with every single tank under his force, including the Veteran to 3 T-35s with a high rate of fire. Otherwise this will probably not succeed very well, since we're facing off against an equally, if not more, veteran Panzer force. Also, they're getting shattered on the streets.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Around the remnants of the church. There goes Sturmgeschütz mobilized. Tiger down to half health. There we go, Ostrom unit utterly wiped out. Trying to fight here for the other one. Need to secure it. Ticking down there, Minnie.
We are under mortar fire. Incoming mortar rounds.
But now he's got 3 tanks here damaged. He's got the munitions to maybe repair some of them by their ability, which he definitely should consider. Oh! Scheiße. Unit there wiped out in its entirety. Losses piling up there for Minnie.
The enemy is about to defeat us. We have only 10 points remaining.
And there you go, using a tank to secure the point. They're a bit too far ahead there. He shouldn't have moved it a bit further back. He shouldn't have it so far forward so the Tiger could easily hit it. He just needs to be about there instead. He's allowing the Tiger 3 shots. There you go, got tank flanking in. Where's the Veteran 3 one? Oh, that's not even being repaired. Tank knock out. Panzer's just wrecking the Soviet tanks. Got the Stuka providing fire support as well. 6 points left. Another T-35 down there. Almost Veteran 3 on the Tiger. Ever rare to see. No, he pulls it back. He really shouldn't have much to fear now, to be honest. Otherwise, you just need to flank with a Panzer IV if there was anything. Though again, Mr. Greenpath doesn't seem to be much of a flanker. Even with Blitzkrieg and a Veteran 3 Panzer IV, he does seem surprisingly reluctant to actually flank. Our way past 4, they're getting plastered by the field gun there with heavy fire, forcing it back. Forced away from that point as well. Minnie there barely holding on. Point lost. And again, Ostrup stinging forwards. Stu could easily move ahead to support the front line. Actually clear out the MD42 so could the Tiger. He seems to like to do that. Now the T-34 rushing towards the left flank. A last desperate gambit, I think, from Minnie. And GG from Greenpath. And game over. A loss to MoaningMinnie there. A rather brutal series of engagements here on La Glaise. Mr. Greenpath clearly preparing for a longer battle ahead, slowly grinding down his opponent. Minnie, who should have sought to lay down some decisive engagements against Greenpath, instead sort of played along with it, which overall, as the game progressed, really did not go in his favour at all. In part because several times, when he could have called in more T-35s, he just opted for reinforcing troops, losing the manpower need to get them, but also filling up the population cap, so he couldn't get them either that way. Overall, in that regard, I really felt like MoaningMinnie hurt himself several times. Overall, giving again Greenpath more time to have more armour on the field. Greenpath make good use of his doctrine, accept tactical movement, and make use of every ability. The Ostrom definitely gave an advantage, allowing him to sort of control them out a bit better, also just use troops that are more expendable for it. Overall, it also allowed him to sort of fight a war of attrition better there versus MoaningMinnie. Minnie felt like, several times could have used his abilities better, mortar abilities and the likes compared to Greenpath, that actually laid smoke screens down repeatedly. Again, aggressively would have been nice, and certainly else would like to see Greenpath flank overall much nicer as well, but overall strategically he was a much sounder ground, whereas Minnie overall seemed to struggle, have a bit of a harder time figuring out what he wanted to do there versus Greenpath, and overall was very much to the advantage of Greenpath. Overall, if he did want to go for the T-35 again, he could have, I think, gone for a mechanised armour company. He had fuel for it. I think an H-35 or 2 would have benefited Minnie quite nicely there versus all the tanks as well with a high rate of fire. Plus, if he could gain them up efficiency, they would certainly also be a lot more lethal. So I definitely think there were some options there for Minnie, and instead the lack of those, or the lack of choices there, rather again gave Greenpath the overall advantage as the game progressed, and Minnie slowly, fumbled here and there, and those small mistakes ultimately tumbled into bigger ones as the game progressed. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did want to subscribe to your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers and thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.